Hey guys, welcome back. Sean the Magic the Gathering guy. I promised a part 2 video today. I didn't even pause. I just started uploading this one, went right to part 2. I'm going to tell you now about something I did right. And I'm going to let you know how I did it. I don't make that much money, in case people didn't know. I've built things up over time. And this is how I did it. I'm going to explain it just step by step so people are aware how you can build collections and wealth. Number 1, go with the gut. Never fill yourself. Be conservative, save your money, never just splurge on things in the spur of the moment. Never. Okay, when I started doing this, guys, when I started getting back in, I bought a few packs here and there. And to be honest, my parents found a few packs back home that I had not taken with me when I moved out when I was younger. So they gave me all these packs, and I had all these other packs I had had from a few other sets, like Onslaught and stuff like that, or Saga and stuff like that. And the packs weren't going for a lot back then. But I had Arabian Nights packs. And I said, I wonder, like, how do I maximize overall profit across a wide spectrum to get the average I want? So I had this, like, 50-pack booster special I would do, where I've mixed in 3 random packs of Magic the Gathering packs. Over a 50-set coordinating of it. All random, all put out randomly inside sealed envelopes, numbered from 1 to 50. And I would give you a random one. So if somebody bought all 50, they were getting all the cards I had promised in my listing. But most people buy 4, 10. I mean, one guy bought 10 one time, right? And they were costing $25 per set. So for 3 packs, 25 bucks. I know it looks like an amazing deal now, but back then that was the going rate. So what would happen was, if I'd sold everything, I would break even. But at the end of a listing, if people didn't buy it and I happened not to lose my Arabian Nights booster or the Legends, Antiquity, stuff like that, then I would actually come out ahead. And that's how I did it. Sometimes I lost, but I always broke even. I never lost as in the sense I lost money, but I would break even. But a lot of times at the end of a 7-day listing, I'd be ahead by $200-300 bucks every listing period. So what I did is I didn't stop. I would buy more boxes to broaden my listing out and to keep my collections going. So especially, if I happen to buy a box of Fallen Empires and the person who won my listing got a Fallen Empires, an Ice Age, and a Dissension. Sometimes I got negative feedback on that. People were not happy. Oh, it's a booster I can get for $5 anywhere. Oh, I only got $10 worth of cards. I understood that, but that's why it is a game of chance. You may or may not. The point is I'm an honest person, and you will get it if you win, but if you don't, you don't, and I'm not going to cry over spilt milk. I'm sorry you didn't get the cards you wanted. But that is what happens sometimes. So what I did was, with this giant listing of cards, I would just keep buying. So I would just buy boxes. So I mean, there was some guy out there at the time, the Visions box I had, sealed boxes, they were $200 a pop. So I would buy a couple, and I could add that to my listing. It was cool. Or as a Saga, I couldn't buy boxes, but people seemed to have packs. So I would buy 10, 12 packs at a time for 20 bucks, right? We know they're a lot more now, but even a few years ago, they weren't. And that would build my collections up. So even if I lost on one, I had another. I even found a guy selling Arabian Nights packs in Quebec, Canada, and they were like 250 bucks. So sometimes I had to buy from him if I ran out of my packs, which I got a little edgier on because I knew my packs weren't searched. I didn't know about his packs because I had them as a kid. I never did any searching. I didn't care. There's a random surprising yourself. But people did a lot back then, and some of those packs, they probably were searched. They'd still be worth a fortune nowadays, guys. But when you do that enough times and you cycle it through, that's what my collections are built on. All those thousands of dollars I got from doing that for that period of time made me most of the stuff I have now. Plus, I've added to it over time with my own personal money that I've saved up. And I've sold a couple of boxes because they went up. They were worth way more money, so I would sell them. I only stopped doing it en masse like that because of the negative feedback. You've heard other people like Rudy talk in his videos how it can get to you. It did get to me. Because I don't like people being disappointed. I want to help people. I want people to have a good time. You guys notice I'm generally a very positive person on my thing. I don't really swear. I don't talk negatively. I don't like those ideas. But it really did get to me, and I stopped doing it because I found it kind of hurtful. And I said, why would I take negative feedback on something I didn't do wrong? You knew it when you read the listing. But I still stopped. And there was a couple other people now who copied me on eBay, but their listings were like hundreds, and people were still buying them. Which I found surprising considering I had great feedback overall and I had more sales in that area at the time. So I just stopped. The Canadian dollar went down, just lots of those little factors. But it made me my money. It made me where I am now for the most part. Those boxes originally, most of them were paid for by that. But it's just one of those things, the things you do right, I did that right. And I did right by the people who bought from me, and I feel confident that I did a good job. I didn't like the negative feedback I got from a few people at the end, which is what drove me away. It could have been people trying to get me out of doing it. And it worked, right? But I look back and say, I still did it right. I did it fair, and that's what matters. But it also made me a lot of money. A lot of money. Not like fortunes like that, but 20,000, and that allowed me to build up a lot of these collections and pay down some debts I had. So it's worked out quite well. So when you look at the things you do right and do wrong, cards like this, the Reveler, Karn, I'm telling you, Karn's going to go up. Okay? And let's face it, it's a 5 casting cost Bolas, guys. And he's got good abilities right away. You draw a card, your opponent exiles a card or permanent. Especially if you can get them out early enough, that is going to hurt people. Those are cards to look at. They're going to be good. Modern Horizon is on the horizon too, though. So always be looking ahead, but never forget the past, guys. Because you will learn from your mistakes if you look back there and say, hey, I'm not going to fall for that again. Guy tries to rip you off. Bad sales. Don't fall for it. Stick to what you know is true. If you're not sure, ask for advice from friends. Shoot a question to me. I'll be happy to help you guys out if you're not sure. The budget, what you're spending, how much you're spending. Trust me, I'm pretty good at it. Anyway, remember, guys, enjoy Magic, play with each other, play with each other nicely, have a good time, enjoy playing Magic, get a friend involved, go to your local LGS, support them, buy a couple packs, let's crack them this weekend. I think I'm going to do a box this weekend because I've been a good boy. All right? This is Sean, the Magic the Gathering guy. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully the stuff that came in the mail arrives tomorrow because it didn't arrive today, so I went to a backup subject. All right? Have a great one, guys. And please, get me some more subs, people. Spread the word. Let's hit some boards or something. I know I've tried. It's not working that great, but I'm working on it. All right? Have a great one.